Well, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. It's the start of a new week of vlogs, and Mike and I are off on an adventure to St. Petersburg today. So my friend Sarah from HHN found this new restaurant that opened up in St. Pete, and it has this giant moon installation, and I saw it and thought it looked really cool. So we were gonna go do this last week, and then we decided it was bad weather. We just decided to stay home and be cozy. But tonight, this afternoon, we're gonna go check out the Dolly Museum in St. Pete because Mike's never been. And then we're gonna go get dinner at Sonata. Foster's upset about it. We're gonna go get dinner at Sonata, which is attached to the Performing Arts Center there in St. Pete. But there's a giant moon installation. Looks really cool, especially at night. So our reservation's at 5 for that. So I'm hoping, you know, we'll get there during daylight, but near the end of it, it should be nice and dark. And it looks beautiful. It is actually cold today, probably the coldest day we've had so far. It's like 58 degrees right now, but it's beautiful and sunny. So I'm excited to get to wear my sweater, wear some Florida cold attire, and go for a little adventure in St. Pete. Well, the boys have their smooth jazz and their cozy video on. Foster's not happy about it. So we've hit a bit of a snag of, apparently there's a boat show. There's like a big white tent over here. Apparently there's a boat show happening, and they have signs specifically saying like Dolly Museum parking here, boat show somewhere else. But I'm gonna guess a lot of people from the boat show ignored that and came parked here because the lot is full. It's a little bit of chaos. We've been sitting here for about 15 minutes. Helicopter right there. So basically, we see a car leave and then they let a car in. We don't know how many cars are waiting to go in at the moment. We're just kind of trying to figure this out. It took 30 minutes, but we have officially parked. And we're gonna go try to enjoy the Dolly Museum for as much as we can see before our dinner reservation at 5. Busy, busy over here. Tampa, or not Tampa, it's St. Pete on a Saturday. Very popular. So here we are. And into the museum we go. So this is why so many people. Giant boat show that's happening outside the museum. Lots of people. Oh, we're gonna have to lean down because the sun. So the Dolly Museum was packed with people, like way too people-y. Just
too people-y.
Way too people-y. So we cruised through that really fast, and now we're sitting here just chilling, looking out at this boat show. Yep. We wanted to walk kind of around the theater here, but it's all blocked off because the boat show, they're trying to control obviously people coming into the boat show. So we're kind of locked in this spot. So our dinner reservation is right here. So that's the Dolly Museum where we just were. And this is their Performing Arts Center, and the dinner we're going to is right here. So our reservation's at 5. We've got about 25 minutes, so we're just gonna chill here for another 10 minutes or so and then go check in early. But it's a beautiful day, nice and chilly. driving home, and I think they might be over. Not that I'm gonna be able to see over this wall, I'm not sure. We're gonna see. But Gasparilla is happening. And there were a bunch of fireworks just going off. They might be done now. That might have been the finale. That seemed kind of finale-y. But we've been watching like a huge fireworks show going off. I'm like, what is happening? Well, we're home from dinner. Ash is immediately whining. We let them out and they're immediately whining. They need their dinner. It's 8 o'clock. They're starving. I'm sure we left at like 2. So super fun night. Dinner was good. It wasn't amazing. We've had some better dinners around Tampa and St. Pete. The moon thing was really, really cool. I know, babies. They're like, you just got home. You can't put us outside. You just got here. Wait. And they want their dinner desperately. I can tell you that right now. Very fun. Fun experience because it was right next to the Dolly and beautiful views. Our scallops were really, really good. We both got the scallops and the salad was really good. And the espresso dessert was really good. Compared to, we went to another restaurant called Haven during November when I wasn't vlogging. And that one was just like, chef's kiss, amazing. But I know Sarah wants to go back to Sonata for brunch one day. So I'll go back during brunch and give that a go and see. Meanwhile, these guys were good boys. But I have a feeling, are you hungry? Are you hungry, Foster? Foster, you want food? Ash is like, I do. Okay, okay. Well, look what arrived while we were out. Our prince arrived over sometime during the week. And we bought frames at home. So we were very excited. We went to get the frames from at home to put the prints in them. And all 3 frames were broken. And they had these like cardboard triangle pieces on them. I'm in my PJs now, but they had these cardboard triangles to protect the corners. So we couldn't see underneath those cardboard pieces. And I unwrapped the first one and that piece was completely detached. Like the frame was 3 sides connected and 1 side that was not. And so I was like, oh no, like this one got broken. See, before I open the other 2, let's make sure we can buy another one of these, because if we can't, then we'll just return all 3. So Mike found the at-home that's near where he plays hockey had one. So we're like, okay, we'll go ahead and unwrap the other 2 at least. We unwrapped the other 2 and they were both broken in the exact same way. So all 3 of them, I don't know what happened to that shipment, but we decided to just go ahead and return all 3 of those, and we ordered these frames on Amazon. These frames arrived from Amazon today, and so we're finally able to hang the prints. I'll put on the overhead light just so you can kind of see what it looks like with the lights on. That's the fan. So there are the prints from Etsy, but I feel like they completely pull everything together and I love it so much. So I still want a couple more pieces to go over here, and we need something for this wall because I had a piece of art here that no longer goes with this theme. So I'm thinking like a mid-century modern style clock, but we've got to do some hunting, maybe some sort of other funky, like more 3D sculpture, not sculpture, I don't know, 3D mid-century modern piece there. And then this is the rest of the room. I think it's so much cozier and warm and our vibes now. I love it. It is 46 degrees out there, but it is a lot colder feeling right now. It is very cold out there. I just took the dogs out, had to go back and get my hoodie, my Orchid's hoodie, because I was like, and I brought the orchid in because I don't think it's quite cold enough to mess with the orchid, but since I had the ability to bring it in, I figured I might as well bring it in. Brr, it's cold. Happy Sunday, my snuggly little boys. Hello. So hello, happy Sunday. Just finished recording the podcast, hoping that the technical difficulties we had are not something that's going to prevent us from uploading the episode, because man, we had the worst luck with that. But hopefully that's all good. So that's how I started my Sunday morning, and now the rest of the day I just get to lounge. I have to edit the weekly vlog, but the rest of my day is just gonna be pure relaxation, and editing is kind of like a relaxing thing for me when it's the weekly vlog and I have plenty of time to edit it. I enjoy it quite a bit. That's what I'm gonna be doing with my Sunday. Mike went up to At Home to return the frames, and he's stopping by Bean Bar on his way home. So he's bringing me some sort of coffee. I was still recording, so I didn't get to order. I was like, surprise me. So we'll see what he picked for me. It's gonna be a chill and chilly Sunday at home, and I am very much looking forward to it. Look at this regal boy. I love when he sits like that. Paws crossed, looking out on the living room. Regal. That is a regal boy right there. I'm having avocado toast for lunch. Mike is bringing me back some sort of surprise coffee. We'll see what it is. Well, it's Sunday night now, and I'm gonna make this beef cavatappi skillet from Green Chef for dinner tonight. It was at this point I realized I'm just making fancy hamburger helper. And there's our fancy hamburger helper. I think it's gonna taste a whole lot better than hamburger helper though. Or it should, for the price of it, it better be. But obviously much better ingredients, so I'm excited for it. Foster wants it. Well, good morning everyone. If you can tell from Foster, he's like, it's too early, I'm going back to bed. He literally came out and was like, what are y'all doing? And then went back to bed. We started in the morning dropping my car off at Safe Light because my windshield got smashed. Well, not like smashed, but like a rock chipped it back during one of the nights I was driving back from Halloween Horror Nights. And it started off as like a little chip, and then over time it is spread into a crack. And apparently Safe Light doesn't come to your house here in Tampa. You have to drop it off. I guess because we have a Safe Light actual physical location, they make you drop it off. Dropping it off this morning. Mike's gonna drive me back, and then I'll come back and pick it up this afternoon. I've got a bunch of meetings this morning, so it's just gonna be a hectic first half of the day. Normally that's not what my schedule is like, but sometimes I have coworkers that need to have meetings in the mornings, and so I shift my schedule around. So that's one of those days. So it's gonna be very hectic here for a bit, and I'll probably be back when it's lunchtime. You wanna know how I know it's Monday? We dropped off my car at Safe Light. I got home, I got all prepped for a meeting. I realized no one was starting the meeting, so I called my coworker, and he was like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, you know this meeting got moved to next Monday, right? And I in fact did know that. It is in fact on my calendar for next Monday, but it was originally scheduled for this Monday, and my calendar didn't erase it. It just like changed the color of it to canceled, and it's not like red or something. It's like a light blue instead of a dark blue. So here I was ready to go to have this meeting, and it's next Monday. I normally start my day later than this. I'm a 30-hour-a-week full-time, not 40-hour-a-week full-time, if you guys didn't know that. So I normally start my day later, which is why I have all this time to like do my workouts and all the stuff in the mornings before I start my day. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a bunch of work done today, and then I can take a shorter day later on in the week. As you can tell, still chilly out today. Still chilly in the house. As Floridians, we very rarely use the heat. It would have to get really cold in this house for me to use the heat. It was down to 65 inside yesterday morning. We just put on hoodies. Like, it would have to get really low in here for me to put on the heat. I just don't believe in the heat unless you need it. We went ahead and got breakfast while we were out. You guys know I'm not normally a breakfast person, but since it was early and I had what I thought was gonna be a full morning of meetings, we went ahead and did breakfast. So I do have all this extra time that I can do my workout, but I'm probably gonna wait like another hour to let breakfast digest before I try to do my workout, and then I'll probably not have lunch because I don't normally eat breakfast, so I don't think I'm gonna be hungry for lunch. I'll just have a snack later. Hope you guys are having a good Monday out there. And I'll chat back with you later. All right, Sammy, well, you're gonna get your planner montage because I didn't do my planner yesterday. Now I'm sitting here in my office and I have the extra time before my meeting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my planner and I will time lapse it for you. So let's pick some stickers and do the planner. Ignore the cranberries in the background, but there it is. Time to fill it out. This is what happens when I forget to bring Colby's bed in. I will lay on the sliver of a blanket.
It's as good as concrete, really.
Foster's probably freezing. I need my blanket, but brother is on it. Colby's like, I have to pretend I am still luxurious with this little sliver of blanket. I am so deprived.
It's like he's sleeping on cold concrete.
Yeah, I'm basically outside on the concrete.
Practically an outdoor dock at this point.
Well, you missed it earlier. I hadn't brought Foster's bed in. He looked at me and just started whining. Like, he didn't just curl up and like, well, this is life. No. Foster was immediately like, where is my bed? And I brought it in and he went straight to it. He's like, thank you.
You also have a supervisor chair block, so
I know. I've been suffering because of it. Well, we're here at Safe Light. That's my windshield. That's my car.
Like it's a stakeout.
We found parking. That's my windshield. They said it'll be ready by 5.
Do you have sunglasses and a
I know,
mustache
right?
on
It is 4:42. What did we say? We were going to be here all day. It's
you gotta do this to make it.
Yeah, it's
Tap, tap.
4:42. Promise he'll be ready by 5. Ooh, I don't know, Safeway. It looks like he's currently working to remove my previous windshield. We found this parking spot where I can totally snoop and just watch it happen, so we'll see. We're back home. Ended up going in the office at Safe Light because they were going to close. They are only open till 5. So went in and she was like, oh, they're probably finishing up. And I was like, I actually just saw them remove the windshield. Like, we drove by and they're working on it and I saw them remove the windshield. So they still have a ways to go. And she's like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a while. So they set up a lockbox for me and later tonight we'll go back and pick it up. I'm not gonna make dinner tonight anyway because we had breakfast, a big breakfast earlier. So I think I'm just gonna do something smaller tonight. I had a little snack of pretzels earlier, but I still have not been hungry. So this is what happens. I don't normally eat breakfast. My body doesn't know what to do with that. Bean, what's happening with your butt there?
It's elevated.
You decided...
It was sore, so I elevated it.
Oh, you decided that was far enough? The blanket was there, so you just decided your butt on the armrest was comfy enough? I feel like you could make this better for yourself.
For as much as I know it's obsessed with comfort.
I know. I don't know what happened there. Bean. The blanket, you could have like scooted the blanket. You're just like, nah, I want to put my head here. This is good enough. This is good enough. Okay, so I have a little package from another Jennifer. I have 2 Jennifers, at least. I'm sure there's probably more than 2 Jennifers, but This is the Jennifer that's from Tennessee. So Jennifer from Tennessee sent me a little package. She let me know it was there. Let me open up and see what's inside. Oh, so cute. Hope you enjoy your makeshift Christmas card. Maybe next year I'll get my act together and actually send Christmas cards. But it's a pin, super glittery with my name on it. And then look at these little Mickey charms. Oh, those are so cute. So I've been adding little things like this to my backpack. I think these are gonna go on my Figment backpack for when I go into Disney. I think they'll be really cute. Thank you, Jen. So hey guys, the trash truck is almost here, so I don't know why I started recording, but can't remember if I said it last night, but we did pick up my car. So car is home, windshield's replaced, all is well. And now it is Tuesday morning. It's time for a Peloton ride. It has warmed up quite a bit. This is the week where we're gonna go back up into the 80s, but it's breezy and sunny out, which is kind of nice. So yeah, workout time, and then I need to run to Publix and get us a few things and back to work. All right, here's today's lunch. I have some overnight oats with banana and walnut from Factor, and then this only had 12 grams of protein, so I wanted to up my protein. So I have one of my Dave's Killer Bread slices of bread, some cottage cheese, my chili crisp, and honey. It's not my favorite way to eat toast, but I got kind of tired of just eating cottage cheese as it was, and this gives me some texture with it, having the toast. So gotta change it up, you know? Well, the tree has almost lost all its leaves, finally. Fall. Oh, now Colby wants to go. Now that I sat down, he's like, yes, I would like to go outside now, Mom. There you go. So outside with the pups. Taking a little work break, almost 4 o'clock, hitting the end of the day. I have started reading Iron Flame, which I think I've already talked about, but I'm like close to 100 pages into it. So a 1/6 of the way through, enjoying it. The orchid has come back outside because it is today 76 degrees. Definitely shorts and t-shirt weather, which is funny because freezing over the weekend. Yeah, that's Florida for you. Time to make dinner, and tonight we're gonna have Baja style potato tacos with chipotle aioli from Green Chef. There's dinner. So I used my low carb tortillas and they're gonna be delicious. Happy Wednesday. Today for lunch I'm having breakfast, which is cherry almond pancakes and chicken sausage. So there's almond pancakes. These are quote unquote healthy pancakes. They're not using regular flour. So they taste kind of healthy. They're not really sweet. There's not a bunch of sugar, but I enjoy them. So it's got vanilla butter and then some sort of cherry compote to go with it and chicken sausage. So that is lunch from Factor today. Okay, well I ran out to Starbucks to get us Starbs. So I've got the pistachio cream cold brew because it's my second favorite after the pumpkin cream cold brew. I drove Mike's car because he was parked behind me. It was easier just to take his car. But even better, my Fourth Wing shirt arrived. Let's go home and open it. So here's the new shirt. Love it, but even better, look at the back. This is what sold me on it. The dragons going down the spine. I love it. My supervisor is very unpleased with me right now.
Wow.
Unhappy with my work.
Negative feedback.
Yeah, he's not pleased. Not pleased with my performance at the moment. Okay, well it's dinner time around here, and tonight we're gonna have easy prep Tex-Mex beef Frito pie from Marley Spoon. It's all plated. So there's Mike's with his raw onion and mine without raw onion. Of course, I'm gonna add a little sour cream to mine because I'm a big sour cream fan, but this looks really good. Well, we are going out on a date night tonight, so I'm having a light lunch. I'm just having a slice of avocado toast and some pretzels, and then saving my room because tonight, date night at Haven. So hello, it is now Thursday, late afternoon, and my Stitch Fix arrived. So before we go out for this date night later, I'm gonna go ahead and try on my Stitch Fix, make sure there's nothing in this box that I want to wear to date night. So the first item is a pair of jeans. They're a no, but let me show them to you anyway. Okay, so here are the jeans. They're not quite skinny jeans, but they're not quite straight jeans anyway, and they kind of just hit the ankle. They're fine. They fit fine. The wash isn't really a color that I like. I have to really love a pair of jeans to keep it right now, and it kind of needs to be a style I don't already own. And these are just okay. These feel like, I know they're not mom jeans style, but they feel like mom jeans to me, and so these are a no. Item number 2. These are the jeans I got from Stitch Fix last month that I absolutely love. And this is the second item, which is, this is a Market and Spruce shirt, which I love their shirts. I have a lot of their solid print, regular swoop neck shirts that I wear under flannels or under another shirt. But this is a new style. It's got the cute little sleeve detail, and I love it. I am a sucker for this little ruching. I think I've talked about it before in these videos, that this was a style from like 2008 through 2010 that I loved back when we were all wearing our best office casual in college. The RIP guys are blowing up the group chat on Facebook right now, so I'm gonna close Facebook so you don't keep hearing that. But I love it. I will absolutely wear this. It gives a cute little date night, like a casual date night feel. It's just kind of sweet and romantic and girly, and I love the little details like that. So I assume this is going to be pretty cheap. The Market and Spruce shirts are usually in the $25 range, and as far as Stitch Fix goes, that is cheap, but I use all of them. So I think this one is going to be a keeper. I like it a lot. Look at the little detail. So cute. I am torn. I am actually torn for once. So I pulled this out of the box, and I'm sure you guys know what I thought immediately. It was like, these darn cap sleeves. I hate cap sleeves, but now that it's on, am I gonna keep a shirt with these little cap sleeves? Is that going to happen? All right, so I didn't grab the pants, I grabbed the shorts, because since it's this type of sleeve, most likely I'd be wearing it with shorts. I think it's actually cute. And Mike gave it the thumbs up, so who am I? Who am I with this little cap sleeve? I still, like when my arms are down, I still get the little bit of self-conscious thing about right here. But I'll just go around with my hands on my hips the entire time, just like waving at people and keeping my hands up. And I'll be fine. So yeah, this might be a keeper, y'all. All right, so this hoodie is item number 4. It is in fact a little hoodie. It's fine. Oh. Apparently a very large hoodie at that. Jeez. I like the color. I like the little button detail. It is super buttery soft, like a lot of Stitch Fix items are, which I absolutely love that. I love how soft it is. But I have a closet full of really cute sweaters that are along this line already, and this just wouldn't be the one I would pick, you know? I have ones with cute floral prints and cute designs and cute color blocking, and I just wouldn't pick the plain one. Apparently this color is going to be the color of 2024, or its varieties. They're saying that matcha is the color of 2024. So obviously they're trying to get me up with the trends on color, and I do love this color. We get so few cold days, and most of those days I'm wearing Spirit jerseys. So this one's gonna be a no, as cute as it is. And this is the final item. Now I didn't mention it, but I missed my preview. So these were all chosen by Wendy, my stylist. Every once in a while just miss that email. This is the last item, and I actually think I like it a lot. Now Wendy made me laugh because in her note she's like, I tried to give you an array of items that would fit for the temperature swings that you're having in Riverview this week, which are anywhere from 36 to 83 degrees. And I'm like, that's Riverview. So today happens to be one of the 83-degree days, so I am absolutely roasting in this right now. I'm sure it's 75 degrees in our house. That's the max we'll let it go before the AC kicks on. But aside from the fact that I am now sweating from this being a very warm sweater, it is cozy. It's a great material. I actually like the color blocking on it. I like it being slightly oversized. And I can't stop coughing with a tickle in my throat, so I'm gonna end it here. Okay, I'm back. This is the outfit I'm going to wear for our date night tonight. Let me get a full body for you. Now you should be able to. The muff on my camera blocks it where I can't actually see. You can see my feet. But there you go. This is gonna be the date night outfit tonight. So this is a top from Stitch Fix a while back, and little tiny necklaces. I think I got these off Amazon. Earrings I've had forever. This is gonna be what I wear to dinner tonight. So fancy dinner at Haven a little later, but since I was changing out of my Stitch Fix, figured I'd go ahead and get ready. Had a little coughing fit, had a little tickle in my throat, but I still need to look at prices and decide, but I'm considering keeping the last sweater and 2 of the tops. Pretty good box for the fact that I didn't even get to see my preview and it was just windy, and she was picking for 38 or 36 through 83 degrees. So she did a pretty good job. So I'm gonna get some more work done, but now I'm ready to go because we have an early reservation, because it's very hard to get reservations at this restaurant, and we have a very early dinner. So gotta finish up some work and then we get to go have fancy dinner.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready, you just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary, you just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy, you can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready, you don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
Well, we're back home. Dinner was delicious. Haven is our current favorite restaurant in Tampa. We absolutely love it. So good. I am so full. It is time for pajamas and relaxation. I need to get the vlog up for tomorrow, but we love that place. We went in November when I wasn't vlogging, and so this is our second trip, and just so good. So yeah, that's gonna be not like a super frequent because it's on the expensive side, but definitely like maybe once a season or something to try because their menu changes. But now it's time for pajamas, and I need to get back to reading Iron Flame so that, you know, Sammy doesn't yell at me for our book club, our demanding book club that we have going on, because now Mike's reading Fourth Wing, and like every night I'm like, okay, what'd you read? And then he has to message Sammy, and Sammy's like, what did you read? So we have a very demanding book club going, but yeah, I think a little over 200 pages in. It's a 600-page book, so pajamas and vlog and then reading. So hey guys, it is Friday evening. I just finished work. I think all I filmed earlier was my workout, so I don't think I've talked to the weekly vlog yet, but it is Friday. I am done with work. I stayed up late last night reading Iron Flame. and I finished part 1. So there's, I guess, 2 sections of the book, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was the majority of the book, 250 pages left, and I'm like 380 pages in or something like that. There was just so much action happening. There was so much happening in the story. I could not put it down. Every time I was like, okay, I'm gonna read one more chapter, then something else would happen. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read another chapter. And then before I knew it, it was like 2 a.m. I don't think I'll finish it tonight because I'm not gonna burn through that many pages again tonight, but I think I might finish it tomorrow. And then I'm gonna have to wait because who knows when the next book's gonna come out. Both of those came out in 2023. So it's probably gonna be a long wait before we get a book 3 in a series. I am hooked. I have loved it. So I've already gotten some suggestions that I need to read the ACOTAR series, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses. Like everyone that's heard I'm reading this is like, well, if you love that, you need to read the ACOTAR series. So looks like there's 5 books in that series so far. I don't know how many, if there's still more to come, but I guess that's what I'm going to be reading next. I do owe Travis more books from Dark Tower, and I'm not like heavy sighing because I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying Dark Tower. If you guys don't remember, because it's been a few years now, was that 2021? I think it must have been 2021. My friend Travis agreed to read the entire Harry Potter series if I agreed to read Dark Tower, because I've been trying to get him to read Harry Potter since we were in high school, because I read Harry Potter in high school, fell in love with it, tried to get everyone I knew to read it, and Travis refused. Travis is a big book reader, but I guess was a little too snobby for Harry Potter when we were in high school. But I finally convinced him, so he read all of Harry Potter. Camera ran out of space, but he's done with all 7 Harry Potter books, and I have read 3 Dark Tower books. Now, to be fair, Stephen King is a lot harder to read than Harry Potter, okay? Let's be real. But I have been enjoying it, but my book 4 for what I have to read next is like, I think it's like 700 pages. So I've been putting it off. Not because I haven't enjoyed the first 3 books. It's just Stephen King is heavy. There's a lot. And I've been enjoying churning through some, you know, little suspense novels here and there, and now this series. Plus, I have some book recommendations. You guys gave me book recommendations last time I asked for them that are more along the lines of like the little suspense thrillers that I was reading. So I bought some of those. I have like 3 or 4 of those that you guys recommended for me. And I think if I finish this, I need to start reading Dark Tower, get through book 4 of Dark Tower, and then I'll start A Court of Thorns and Roses. If I had a complaint about Colby, it would be that. The other 2, they'll give like a little warning growl, a little grumble, like Ash is doing his little Colby will just shriek bark with no warning out of nowhere. He heard the UPS truck is what it was. The UPS truck was going the opposite way down the street, and I was hoping they weren't gonna see it. But just out of nowhere, he'll just do this shriek bark. Anyway, so that's my plans. I think tonight we've decided it's going to be a bagel bite pizza night with hot ones. So we're gonna have some really fancy bagel bites for dinner, but we had, you know, really nice, glorious date night last night. Not every night can be, you know, ahi tuna and oysters. Some nights just need to be bagel bite nights. It's all about balance. Later on Friday night now, we had our bagel bites. We watched our hot ones. Now I'm watching some friends stream on Twitch, and once they're done, then it's time for more Iron Flame. And that's gonna be the end of Friday night. Mike finished Fourth Wing. He is starting Iron Flame in the bedroom right now. He's reading in there on his Kindle. And we're just gonna have a cozy reading night. And that's gonna be it for Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me for another week of vlogs. Next week is gonna be a little bit of a shorter week for the vlog because next weekend is MegaCon. So you guys will see that all next week. Until then, I hope you guys had a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye.